Well, I will have the answers, Rick Garcia. Coming up in just a minute, you'll see right here, though, things are actually clear. So that's sort of starting to really foreshadow what's to come over the next couple of days, meaning clear conditions and warmer conditions as well. Take a look at Santa Monica. You'll see pretty cool conditions out there this evening, winter-like conditions today, but that's going to change pretty soon here. Do want to point out on radar, we have a freeze warning that's currently in effect for the high desert, meaning temperatures will and could drop below freezing into the overnight hours. It goes into effect at 3 a.m. That's generally when temperatures start to bottom out. And it's in effect through 9 a.m. to our north over San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties. We do have frost advisories in store as well. But again, just focusing on that freeze warning, temperatures in the high desert right now in the 40s. And again, we could potentially drop down into the 20s into the overnight hours. You'll see Lancaster, you're at 41, Palmdale at 41, Lake Los Angeles already down to the 30s, 39 degrees. So it looks like we will reach freezing. Again, freezing being 32 degrees, but looks like we could even reach, well, sub-freezing temperatures into the overnight hours. So we'll have more on that. And of course, what we can expect later in the week, I will tell you, chance of rain on the way. Back to you.
Okay.
Just a good thing it's not making its way to Earth.
No, I have an acupuncture appointment.
We got stuff to do tomorrow. We don't have time for this asteroid
Yes,
business.
I have a yoga class I'd like to go to.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure all of you have some dire things to do tomorrow.
I know, and here we're worried about sprinkles. You know?
I know, right?
Got an
It was
asteroid out there.
freezing. The last couple of days have been so cold.
So freezing that we actually have a freeze warning in effect tonight, but that's just for the high desert. So we're in the 50s, the 40s tonight generally for the basin, for your inland spots and by the coast as well into the 50s. But as we take it up to the high desert, we're looking at a freeze warning again in effect, or going into effect actually to be specific, 3 a.m. lasting through 9 a.m. Sub-freezing temperatures, we could potentially see 20s in the forecast tonight. So it's going to start to become a little typical. We start to see these very cool nights as we head, well, inch closer to winter, not quite there yet. But before then, we've got a warm up and then we're cooling down. Take a look at this gorgeous shot. They're making snow up at Blue Ridge.
Oh, this is Blue Ridge.
Yeah, so we did get some natural snow. Now we're looking at a little bit of man-made snow to really help kick up the season in a few weeks. So probably a lot of people heading up to the mountains there. Yeah. So we did get a few
inches. It's coming at the right time too, all this snow, and we got holidays.
Exactly.
Right. We have to have snow.
Need to have some snow.
So even if we didn't produce any snow on our own, well, there we go, man-made snow up there. But we actually saw about 3 to 5 inches of snow in some of our higher elevations in the mountains with this last storm system. There's actually another one coming in, so we'll tell you exactly when, coming up in just a minute. Want to focus on temperatures for a moment with you. You'll see temperatures earlier today. Well, 64 degrees only was the high in downtown. Average is 75, so we were well below average, and we're starting to inch closer to average as we head into tomorrow. Low pressure exiting, and with that exit, we're expecting a warming trend. High pressure starting to build. We're going to start to see those offshore winds pretty gusty as we head into the next few days, peaking on Wednesday and Thursday. And I will tell you by Friday into your weekend, we're already eyeing yet another chance of rain in the forecast. We'll jump ahead to that 5-day forecast, and you're going to see just that for the valleys and the Inland Empire. Plenty of sunshine. We're warming up by Wednesday, more clouds by Thursday. By your Veterans Day, a chance of rain, and by Saturday, we're still eyeing another chance of rain in the forecast. So as we head into the weekend, I will tell you, even to Sunday, we're still eyeing a chance of rain. So we're going to have more 5-day forecasts coming up for you in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right.
Evelyn?
I got things
the
to
cable
do.
guy, but I've been through it before, so it's no fun sitting at home waiting for the cable man to show up.
No.
So, but we do appreciate their work. So how about that? You wouldn't be watching us if they didn't install your cable. There you go. All right, we're going to take you outside to Long Beach this evening. Mostly clear conditions out there and staying that way over the next couple of days. In fact, offshore conditions developing, and with that, we're expecting a warm-up in store. Also, chance of rain, but that's coming later. We're going to have that in your extended forecast coming up in a little bit, but take a look. We've got a freeze warning out there for the high desert. It's in effect from 3 a.m. lasting through 9 o'clock in the morning. Sub-freezing temperatures. By sub-freezing, we're talking 20s tonight. Also, frost advisory out of our forecast area, but just worth a mention for San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties. We are looking at pretty frosty conditions right there for the Cuyama Valley, for parts of Santa Barbara. But we're going to take you to the high desert here at home, because that's where we're looking at temperatures falling into the 30s and the 40s. You'll see right here. Currently, Lancaster, you're at 41. Palmdale, you're at 40 degrees and only getting cooler. Lake Los Angeles, you're at 38. You think that's cold? Well, remember, we're getting down to the 20s in some spots tonight. Temperatures otherwise in the basin in the 50s for the most part. 53 in downtown Riverside. You're at 50 degrees. San Bernardino at 47. Over to Cerritos, you're at 54 degrees. And earlier today, you only made it to 64 in downtown. So average is 75 degrees. We were well below average for this time of year. And we're going to stay, well, a little above average in some spots as the low exits. We're expecting a warming trend, offshore conditions, and a chance of rain in the forecast. So as we head into, well, Friday and the weekend, that's when that chance is going to start to materialize. Until then, we're expecting a warm up and again, just those windy offshore conditions, keeping things dry, warmer and clearer. Take a look. For the basin for Orange County, plenty of sun, offshore winds by Wednesday, continuing through Thursday. A little bit of cloud cover moving in on Thursday ahead of the storm system that's supposed to arrive for Veterans Day and for your weekend. Back to you.
All right, thanks.